How's everyone doing? Hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. Come on into this lunchbox live, okay? Lunchbox live. Come on up in here. I got one person. Yoo-hoo. Now this is new. This is new. I'm gonna try to do this. This is gonna be permanent. I'm gonna try my best at it. I'm gonna try my best at it. Y'all know it's just me, and I do the best that I can. So this is new. Lunch box live. That is this, right? I got a. I done made a mess already. See, there I go. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, good. I dropped some water on me. So I got a few things I want to talk about in this hour of uh of the noonday conversations, right? First off, I want to start with Lorenzo Gordon. He is the baby daddy to British Williams. British Williams was on Basketball Wives, right? Now, he hadn't played in the NBA in a while. He was playing overseas or something, right? Now, as y'all know, let me refreshing y'all in case y'all don't know. British got sentenced to 4 years, I think in October. And she was to turn herself in January the 3rd. And child, she didn't even do it. I don't know what she was thinking. She had to turn herself in to the same place I went to. I just found that out today. Alderson, West Virginia, right? It's a camp. It's a federal camp. So if you've never done anything violent, you just basically a money crime or drugs or something like that. That's where you go on the East Coast to Alderson, West Virginia, right? Sister didn't feel the need. Let me get my computer out the way. Didn't feel the need to take herself when the people told her to. Now I don't know if she thought they was playing. They forgot. I don't know what she was thinking. Anyway, they arrested her. So now her baby daddy, what is his name? Lorenzo. Let me make sure. Gordon. I think it's Gordon though. Right? Yeah, Lorenzo Gordon found out that the feds done indicted him. Want to know what they charged him with? He got one count of no, he have 3 counts of wire fraud. Somebody saying, hey T, I got T in here, I got T in here. He has 3 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of theft of government property. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this is when people who ain't got no business playing in the streets get run over, right? Now, she did an interview with Carlos King and said, well, he knew of some stuff. You were never supposed to do that interview, and if you did, she was never to have said what her ex knew. And maybe the feds was already on to him, but you had no business talking. You had no business talking. Again, this is what happens when folks is playing around in the streets. They ain't got no business out there. You should have stayed on the porch, stayed on the sidewalk, not in them streets, right? You go running off at the mouth. I don't understand what she was thinking. I understand what she was thinking, period, because she did a lot. She did too much, right? Well, anyway, he has now been indicted by the feds. Now these were people that was getting a little change. He was getting a little change. He was and then he posted an Instagram after she did the interview with Carlos, and or what all he did for her in the 10 years they was together. Maybe he didn't do nothing in the last 2 years, but he did do something. 8 of those 10, or 10 of those 12, or whatever. He did something, right? I just think this is two goofies that had no business out there and got greedy, and now they got caught up, right? You ain't got no business out in the streets. You don't know what you're doing, right? And you definitely don't run off at the mouth. Now, for him to be federally indicted, they probably had their eyes on him when they had their eyes on her. They just was waiting a minute and get all their ducks in a row with him. I don't know if her saying anything to Carlos really had anything to do with it. They just like, oh no, what? Let me go check him out. Because they feds do their stuff decent and in order. And they probably been looking at him. Did it help that she talked? No. But I think they probably been had their eyes on him. Right? They were just waiting to get through her, and now we on to him. Right? Hey, India. Hey, India. What's going on, y'all? Y'all know, y'all see I'm trying something new. And I'm going to keep doing it. Now, I don't care if it's up to us 3, us 4, us 5. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. I know people at work. But what I'm trying to do is catch another audience, the people who ain't at work. right? The people who don't regularly tune in to the Jack Squad in the evening, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow my channel, child, by any means necessary, okay? And that's what it is. It's gonna be Lunchbox Live. One of my Lorraine suggested that Lunchbox Live. That's the title of this, right? So that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, he's got indicted, and the person who I feel the saddest about is their daughter. Right now, Mama going to penitentiary, and let's just see, y'all. Let's see if they give, which I doubt because she's got 4 years. If they give them the same grace they gave Teresa Giudice and Joe Giudice from Real Housewives of New Jersey, right? Good idea. Good idea. Will you still do? Like, yeah, absolutely. This is an addition to. This is in addition to. Oh no, y'all my core. Y'all my core. I ain't gonna never leave that. No, no, no. This is an in addition to India. This is in addition to. This is part of the growing of the Jack Squad empire. That's what this is, right? That's what this is. Growing the Jack Squad empire, right? So, that's it. I may not do videos unless it's just something that I need to talk about exclusively. I'm going to continue to do shorts and lives, right? That's it. Yeah, 20. Got to. Nick in the house. Nick, wasn't expecting you. Yeah, I got to, India. I got to grow my channel. It's 3 years in now. It's time to do some other stuff, even though it's just me. And even though I do get a little nervous because I'm not technology as technical as I need to be. I'm not as technical as I should be, right? I'm going to work on that, but it's hard to go to work, write my book. I'm halfway through the editing phase before I send it off. I'm halfway through. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'll probably be done in a couple of days because I'm off for a few days. But it's a lot to do. And still get in some good TV watching, and I got to do my research. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot to do. And with no funds and no help. It's a lot to do. So if y'all can cash at me, if it ain't but $2, $5, $3, whatever, cash at me because I really appreciate it and I really need it. So we got Lorenzo is indicted. Now let me tell y'all what's more disturbing to me, and I was trying to figure out and put all the pieces together, right? So Chris Stokes, and I watched Chris Stokes movies on YouTube, did not know he was I don't know what he was, the manager, the B2K. I think he was their manager, right? Because I'm still trying to put the pieces together because it's so much, right? It was B2K and it was Immature. I think he was the manager of Immature. Those were the ones after B2K, right? Okay. So Raz B had accused Chris Stokes of molest. I don't even know if I can say that word. I'm gonna just say molesting. I guess that word is cool, right? And now supposedly Marquise Houston too. Now what has me confused is I thought Marquise Houston was the same age as B2K and Immature was all around the same age. Maybe they was younger. Immature was younger than them, right? Now Marcus Houston is the brother to what's his brother name? The one his girlfriend April went with the other one and all of that, right? He was their manager. Okay. So it was confusing and I was trying to put the pieces together. Then Raz B has since recanted and said the man did nothing to him. Then the wife, her name is Manye. I wrote her name down. Manye somebody. Hold on. He's also the cousin. Okay, he's also the cousin to Houston. Okay, he's the cousin. But seems like he was accusing him as well, right? But then the wife, this is what disturbed me. The wife, I guess they're going through a divorce or whatever, says that she can attest to this. Now, Amarion, that's his name. Thank you, Amarion. Yeah. She says she can attest to this. If you knew this when you was with him, why didn't you say anything then? That's what has me disturbed. If the man was messing with them sexually, and they were kids, and then you knew about it, what does that make you? I still hold you accountable as well, wife, Manye. I still hold you accountable as well, right? Now it looks like when I went on her IG page, because that's where she posted that she knew and she knew about all these. And she had only one post there. So I don't know if she got on IG just to say that. I don't know. Is this a smear campaign or does she really know? And again, if she knew, why didn't you say anything then? Why did you marry him? And if you was already married to him when you found out, why did you not divorce him? Like all I got all these questions. And my concern is these people who are upholding these people who have allegedly been accused of doing things to boys. I got a problem with that if you knew. If you knew and now you mad or now y'all divorced or now you whatever the situation, now you want to talk. And to me, it don't work that way. If you knew, you just as guilty as them. That's my belief. What say you? What y'all say about that? If you knew, you just as guilty to me. And if you, because if, and especially if they were kids, they're saying they were kids. But I also thought it was either B2K or Immature. Their dad was their manager because I've seen it on the reality show. And the guy Blue, I think his name is Blue. Seemed like his dad was in charge of them at one point. Now Blue was part of B2K or was he part of Immature? I don't. Somebody enlighten me, neat. Um, Immature says a couple years. Oh, Immature was first, and then it was B2K. Okay. So, Blue's dad, I thought was their manager for a number of years. One of the groups, whatever group Blue was in, his manager was the dad. Now, what group was Blue in? Because there's so many moving parts to this thing, right? And I was getting a headache trying to figure it out because I know of them, but New Edition was my boy group. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't have all the pieces and all the players. I knew they all was in something, right? But um, Marquise Houston, he produces a lot of Tubi movies as well. Um, and but like I said, I see Chris Stokes all the time was in a Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky, that's right. Pretty Ricky. See, I'm confused on it. That's right. That's right. Hey, Liv, well, look, I thought Pretty Ricky and them was all in B2K. Wasn't they that the same thing or Immature? They weren't the same people. Pretty Ricky, I thought was one of their names was Pretty Ricky. I'm so confused, right? I'm so confused. But I was telling you when I was watching, because they was on Love and Hip Hop L.A. Yeah, I think it was L.A. Right? Blue was in Pretty Ricky. So Pretty Ricky was a group. Okay, that was a group. All right. Now the guy that April was going with, she went with Omarion and the other one in the group. That was Immature, was that B2K? Because Blue was on Love and Hip Hop. No separate groups. They from South Florida. Okay. Thank you for helping me out, y'all. Because I'm telling you, I was confused trying to put it all together, like who was who and what was what, right? I know their names. I just didn't know what groups they went in. But anyway, for Marquise Houston has married a younger, much younger woman. Because he said he didn't want nobody to have no baggage and so on and so forth. I'm beginning to think that are all these men, what's the word I want to use? Predisposed to being gay or pedos? Like, what's going on with that? What is going on with that? There are three different groups. Okay, so you got the Pretty Ricky group, B2K, and Immature. Got it. Okay. So Blue wasn't ain't got nothing to do with this. His daddy, because him and his daddy was the manager. They had fallen out. Okay, cool. Put them over there. All right. I think I got confused because they was on Love and Hip Hop L.A. Fizz and Blue was together. Okay. All right. I got it. So Raz B is their cousin. Okay. So, this guy, if he did something, like everybody's coming out with these essay claims and accusations, but it seems like no one's getting indicted. I need something to happen. Has Blue Raz B is B2K. Okay. Thank you, Nick. See, I needed somebody in their 30s to get it together for me. Okay. Marquise. So immature was before B2K. B2K came. Okay, got it. Okay, immature was first. Okay. Um. So again, if if all these people knew of these accusations, alleged accusations, then to me, in my mind, you just as guilty. Like all the people with that was involved with Puffy, everybody knew and nobody say nothing. Y'all just as guilty to me. I don't know if there's a law about because you knew, but they're just as guilty to me in my eyes. They're just as guilty. Um, and again, I want to see some reprimands. I want to see some indictments. I want to see somebody getting in trouble. I want somebody to have they say so. I want these people to get in trouble. I want them to I want them to face the consequences of their actions if they did that. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want them to face the consequences of their actions. Hey, Denise. Hey, Denise. Now, Denise, I told everybody else I'm still going live at 8. This is something I'm new. I'm trying. I ain't trying. I'm keep doing this as long as God let me. At noon, I'll be going live at noon and at 8. I want to grab a broader audience, and in order to do that, ain't nothing to it but to do it. I can't keep sitting back talking about I hope. I got to do. I got to put some action on it. Making it happen for myself. That's what I have to do. And right now we got 7 people in here. Give me 7 likes. I'm happy for whoever comes through. I'm happy. Know that if you're not normally here, if you're not part of the Jack Squad, you want to be part of the Jack Squad, please like and subscribe, share and comment. And I'll be back at 8. I'll be back at 8. Okay? Make sure you like and share. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to Jackie with a Q. All right? And make sure that you cash app a sister. I'm doing a lot of things, y'all, and I ain't got no money. I'm doing a lot of things, putting in a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of effort, right? But anyway, some of these accusations. I need to see something going on with these accusations. Instead of people just saying, he did this to me, he did that to me. Now, this is what I need to know. Can they go back? Is it a statute of limitations on it? That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. Now, anyway, next up, child, they say Tasha K got some offshore accounts and the Justice Department is looking into it. Now, I don't know if this is real or if this is people just talking. I have no idea, but I believe it's real because a couple of the lawyers that have YouTube channels have been talking about it. The one lawyer, the lead attorney, he goes on for hours and hours and hours. I can never watch him, or I can watch a little bit, can't watch him because he goes on for hours. I don't know how he does that, right? But and when does he solve a case? When does he take on a case? But anyway, if she has money somewhere else and have not gave account of that money, she's in big trouble. That's big trouble. And let me tell y'all, speaking of Tasha K, I watched the interview she had. I guess it was on Tasha K Live, and then she put it on YouTube. Uh, she did an interview with did I write her name down? Yeah. Rocky Blivens' mistress. Rocky Blivens is the husband to Latasha Scott of Escape, right? Thank you, Denise. And I should have wrote her name down. I might have wrote it somewhere else. I don't have it right here. On this one. Anyway, she did an interview with this girl, right? And this girl was in a relationship with Rocky Blivens, Tasha K. husband from Escape, for 5 years. The last 3 years, she has gotten pregnant. Not this year, but 2021, 22, 23. Right? By this man. The first one, she had an abortion. Second one, she lost. I guess she lost the third one, too. Because she went on with it, right? Listen, and she wants everybody to know that she is not a side piece. And I'm looking at the whole time, just because your intentions may have been pure and you didn't intend to mess with somebody's husband, you're still a side piece. You are still a side piece and you are still wrong. She said, that ain't who I am. But you still did it, sis. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 years, right? You are a side piece. I don't know no other word to call it. She said we was in a relationship. All the side pieces in a relationship. But she was trying to get her point across that she was not a side piece and she was in a relationship. And she listened to what he was telling her is what all married men tell. I'm trying to figure out. But she said, and I'm give her a little grace on this, that when he said they were there together and he was trying to get out and he was just setting up his bank so he can get out, she believed him because her mother and father did that. Her mother lived up or down, mother and father lived up and down from each other, right? So even though they were not together, they were in the same house, but one was up, one was down. Then she said she did that with her kid's father. I think it might have been her husband, ex-husband. They stayed like roommates, right? So she come from that. How these guys, because he clearly is a narcissist, how these guys find their exact victim that they need, I don't know, right? But she said that Rocky had never been faithful during none of the years he was with Natasha. He always had a woman. He always had somebody extra, somebody else, right? But she thought that he was really going to leave his wife when the wife is the breadwinner. First of all, I don't know why she thought he was going to leave his wife. And she was the breadwinner. Natasha was his breadwinner, his biggest breadwinner to date. Why would he leave that, right? Anyway, I watched that interview. It was about an hour and a little bit long, right? And I'm thinking to myself about both people. Now, Tasha K looked a little tacky, but that's okay. And she always wear them pumps that look like they too big for her feet. Because when you look at her, all you saw was her feet. And maybe it's the color. Tasha just don't know how to dress. She just don't. She's trying, though. She's doing better. She's trying. But anyway, this girl said he did nothing for her. Money was not a requirement. Well, she should have looked at the old hoe slash mistress handbook and she would have knew that that is the major requirement for messing with a married man. What benefit do you get? What benefit do you get? Because he can't come home with you. So Tasha asked, did he spend the night? She said, well, that wasn't important or something to that effect. Right. Like, listen. Anytime, this is for all ladies that's watching now and going to watch later. Anytime you mess with a married man, you are the side piece. You are the mistress. You are. You're not the main one. You're not. He may tell you that you are. He may tell you that he loves you. He may tell you that he's going to leave when such and such happens. They always say that. When such and such happens, I'm going to leave. They're not going to do that, sis. They're not going to do that, okay? They're going to play with you as long as you allow them to play with you, right? And let me just say this. There's a difference to me between mistress and a side piece. Y'all want to know what this difference is? Here it go. A mistress knew how to stay in her place and keep quiet and play her position. And she got her bills paid. And she got some niceties for being quiet and shutting the fuck up. She did. That's a mistress. Now the world has changed. And now side pieces think that they are the business. They haven't did it yet. India says, did you see the upcoming interview with Tasha K. Martell? I'll be on her app soon. He's supposed to be exposing everyone, including Marceau and Ariane. Listen, we're going to talk about that. We're going to put a pin in that because we're going to talk about that. I was going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about that, y'all. Because I got it here. That's on my lineup for tonight, right? But let me finish this and I'm going to go back to that. Side piece, might as well be a sidekick. Side piece, talk and tell all the business and don't really get too much of nothing but sex, right? That is the change and that is the difference, right? Side pieces have thought they have made it cool to be a side piece. And the moment that he doesn't do what they want him to do, then they get to talking and telling, right? That's the side piece. Girlfriend that Tasha interviewed, you are the side piece. Even though you say your intentions was pure and you loved the man and so on and so forth. He was married when you got with him. He's still married now. She got mad because she thought after the Soul Train Awards, or whatever it was, when Tasha wore different from everybody else, she thought that he was going to buy her a house and move her and her kids in it, and he was going to live with them. She was prepared to have a conversation with her kids and let them know they was going to have a new stepdaddy and live in a new house. And it didn't happen, and she was mad after she had got pregnant 3 times by the man. Listen, they always tell you they're going to leave. I know, I told y'all about the situation I know. I know a couple, know them personally, that they was going to leave. One person said they was going to leave when the daughter graduated. The daughter done graduated high school and college, and he's still there. Yeah, she's a side piece. Side piece, definitely. Side piece, definitely. And she talked and she wanted to vindicate herself because Tasha K talked about her like a dog, evidently on one of her lives. And she said she was coming to check Tasha, and she wanted Tasha to apologize once she showed her receipts. And she did have receipts, and Tasha was scared. Tasha messy. Y'all know what Tasha did? Tasha called the man, was trying to FaceTime Rocky through WhatsApp or FaceTime, I don't know. But she tried to FaceTime the man and wanted him to answer the phone, child. He didn't answer. He sent it to, when you don't answer, you, what is that called? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Put the message on. Tasha was being so messy. But I don't blame her. That's her job, right? But the man didn't answer. But, she screen recorded all of the girl's text messages. What I don't understand is how do you have every text message? How do people have that? Is that an iPhone thing? Because my phone will get filled. I got to erase messages and emails and stuff now because my phone won't work properly when I got too much stuff on it, even though I have Android. I have 2 Androids. But they don't work properly. So I don't know how you keep all the messages somebody ever sent you from 5 or 6 years ago. I don't know how that happens. Is that an iPhone thing? Somebody drop down in the comments to let me know that. But anyway, back to India. We're going to talk about this tonight, India, because I thought she had already interviewed him, but she hasn't. So it's going to be on her Tasha K Live. Let me tell you something about Martell. Martell is a narcissist, and he's not satisfied until he wants everybody to understand and know that Melody cheated on him. Why? Y'all been divorced 3 years. Why is you still talking about that? And so because the reunion, he couldn't get his everything out. I'm sure he called Tasha and said, hey, I want to tell you something, right? I'm sure he did that. Hey, I want to tell you something, right? And he gonna talk about everything and everybody. Now, what Martell is going to do is blow up the whole Love and Marriage Huntsville that they might not even have a show when he get finished talking. He gonna blow it. Now, he the poorest one on the show. He need the money. He gonna mess around and blow it up and maybe not be invited back on the show. I hope he don't say anything that he ain't got no business saying because Marceau and Maurice are his friends. So, but he's probably so narcissistic that he's willing to forego the friendships to get everything he got out. When he is the one that caused everything. You had the mistress side piece for 5 years. You did. You had the outside baby. You did. But he wants everybody else to go down with him. Such a sucker. Such a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Such a sucker. That's the sucker move if ever, right? Instead of taking it on the chin, taking it as a man, like, yeah, I fucked up. I was in a relationship, had a side baby. My wife said that's enough. And go on about your business. He can't do that. For some reason, he cannot do that. I hope when he finishes telling Tasha all what he gonna tell her, that we be done with this. And let's try to have a new chapter with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's try to have a new chapter. Now, I don't know when she's interviewing him, and I'm not gonna pay for Tasha K Live. But I hope if y'all got it, y'all tell me about it, right? And maybe months later she'll put it on her YouTube, the free YouTube, right? But I just think that he's going to blow some shit up because he's a dummy and he's not thinking ahead. He's thinking right now. He wants to get the point across that Melanie cheated. And if Melanie, see, this is my thing. If she did cheat, you're the reason why she cheated. If y'all was on a break and she had moved into a whole other apartment, that's her. It's okay. I don't know if that's called cheating, even if y'all still married. For y'all married folk, T and everybody, If you have broken up, you have separated from your husband and moved to another location, even though y'all still married legally, is it cheating if you go have sex with somebody else or go on a date with somebody else? Is it morally wrong or is it legally wrong or is it both? That's what I need to know. Is it both? Because it could be morally wrong. I don't think it's legally wrong. I don't know because you're married. I don't know. By law, right? I don't know. So maybe it's legally wrong and not morally wrong. I don't know. I don't know. But I just think that if she did cheat, because he wanted everybody to know that Mel cheated, when he don't understand you had an ongoing relationship and an outside baby. You had a baby. He don't get that part. He cheated because Mel cheated. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Right? I'm anxious to see how this blows up or blows over. I am. I'm anxious to see how this is going to happen. But back to Tasha K with these offshore accounts. Now, if Tasha K does have some offshore accounts, that makes me believe that she must be a narcissist too, and she thinks she knows. She thinks she's the smartest one in the room. You can never, because I notice how she uses big words now. You can never be the smartest one in the room and you didn't finish school, right? You can never be the smartest one in the room when you caused yourself to have, and I ain't mad at Tasha K. I don't dislike her, none of that. I'm just speaking facts. You can never be the smartest one in the room and you caused yourself a $4 million debt that you did not have to have. Because if you was the smartest one in the room, when it first came out and the girls say take it down, you would have taken it down. Period. You could never be the smartest in the room when you did such a stupid act as that. Um, and right now, today, if I was Tasha, I would be calling Cardi, begging her, can we figure this out? How can I give you 2 million right now and owe you one? Can I give you one and owe you one? And let's cut it in half. Something. Because you working like a dog and that money ain't going to you. That money ain't going to you. My stomach is growling. And that money ain't going to you. It's like working in vain, right? And I think that she's gonna keep doing this because of her ego, right? Her ego. Because I probably would stop YouTube altogether and you're just gonna get it out the mud. I don't have it. I don't have it, ain't gonna never have it. I don't know what I would do. I don't know, because I know I would have taken it down. I wouldn't have went to court. Even if I'd have taken it down right away and kept talking shit, eventually I'd have took it down. I would never have took it to the box and went to court. That was the most stupidest move she could have ever made. Some women ain't got no standards, right? Like, I would have never done any of that. But she's done it. She's here. I would be calling Cardi right now, like, Cardi, what can I do? Can I come over there, cut the grass, take out the garbage, babysit, spy on Offset? What you need me to do? Let's clear this debt up. Ain't no way I'd be working. Because Tasha, I have to admit, I didn't know her before, but she's made it to the top of YouTube world. Just like Funky Dineva. I think they probably the top two, I guess. I don't know. But they've made it to the top. She's made it to the top of the YouTube land, right? Just like T.S. Madison has taken her talent. She's on TV. She's on different shows, different movies. She's on tour. Like, they made it, right? So for you to have made it and then get sued for all that you made, you're not the smartest one in the room, sis. You're just not. And so if you got that money hidden, shame on you, and you're even stupider than before. He sent her to the. He sent her where to the what? Listen, like you can't be you just stupid, man. Like, and you've made it so far and done so well for yourself. She done well for herself. Like I said, I just got hip to her when I got on YouTube. I didn't know her before. But you did well for yourself, right? And to have those, yes, it's an iPhone. It could be. Okay, because I be watching people, they be like, I can pull it right up. And then they go, and it be up. I'm like, how did you find it so quickly? And how did it stay in there? Right? So it's in the cloud. Oh, okay. Well, I might get me an iPhone one day. I had it, but they stole it. I mean, technically, it's cheating because you're still married, but the whole separation makes it not wrong. Thank you. And that's coming from a married woman. Thank you. Hey, Queen Supreme. Hey, Queen. Now, Queen, I'm still going to be on at 8 o'clock tonight. Still going to be on at 8 o'clock tonight. This is just, as Lorraine called it, lunchbox live, right? Lunchtime live. I don't know what the term was, but I liked it and I said I was going to use it, right? Lunchtime live, okay? And I'm going to do this every day, no matter how tired I am. As long as God give me strength, this is what I'm going to do because I am growing. Jackie with a Q. Y'all see I got 6,700, right? By the end of the month, I'm going to have that 7,000. We're going to have a celebration because I'm going to have that 7,000 because I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in all the work besides going to work. When I'm not at work, I'm YouTubing. I'm YouTubing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, who's the spineless bastard? Martell? Um, I just think like you just I can't wait. And I don't know how long Tasha gonna make it because it was something Tasha K was going on her Tasha K live. I still ain't seen it. It was 2 interviews. I done forgot who they was now. But I want to see what Martell has to say. And on the topic of separation and cheating, depending on the state and the couple, the cheated can be sued and also lose palimony or alimony if proof of cheating is known. Yeah, because in North Carolina where I'm at, I think it's one of those states because Fantasia, I think, had to pay that woman that when she was with the guy she had the baby by or whatever, didn't know he was married. I think the woman sued her. And I'm not sure if she had to pay, but I know in North Carolina, North Carolina is like we almost in slavery or something. But with the rules and the laws and stuff, right? But Fantasia sure did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. She had to pay that woman, right? I think that might have been the reason why she went bankrupt that time. Like getting with the wrong guy, getting with the wrong guy can cost you your whole life almost, either emotionally or financially or physically, right? Because a lot of women don't get over. I know somebody like I told y'all before, personally dear to my heart that I love, that had a bad relationship and can't get over it. She can't get right. She cannot get right, and she's mad with the world. I don't consider it cheating. Me and my ex-husband were separated for 2 years, and he was doing him, but it wasn't cheating. Well, y'all was separated. Y'all just wasn't legally separated, but y'all was separated. Yeah. I don't really consider it cheating either. Now, they got legal separation, then you got we just ain't together no more. Separated, right? I think if y'all just not together no more, even though y'all still married, I wouldn't consider it cheating. I wouldn't consider it cheating. Now, I would not mess with a man who was not divorced from his wife. Because then you're going to get your feelings involved. And what if they decide they want to get back together? Deal with married men. There's no future in that. Right. I saw that Denise. Denise says Tasha's T.S. Madison got an Emmy for RuPaul's Drag Race. I saw that because the Drag Race won an Emmy. And since she's the judge, she got one as well. I saw that. She's doing big things. And like I said, I often wonder, does what's the girl name? Kaya ever say, damn. Like I blew my rap career, sabotaged that some sort of way, or was she a one-hit wonder? I don't know. She couldn't work with the industry. Okay, I get that. But then you get with TS, they had such a good chemistry. I'm telling you, I was thirsty for them every week. I would tune in. Like I would catch Funky when I would catch Funky. As soon as he uploaded a video, I would watch it. But TS and Kaya, I would be waiting for it, thirsty, waiting for it, right? And that night that didn't happen, I'll never forget it. I was heartbroken because I was waiting on them. I was looking at my phone, trying to figure out what happened. Is it my phone? What's going on? Why is the screen looking like that? They had a good thing. And I think TS is on different shows and movies and stuff, but she does better live on her YouTube when she has a sidekick. Now, she did well with Kaya, and she also does well with Craig. I like when him and Craig is on there with her because they banter. I like the banter back and forth, right? Um, she does well when she has a sidekick. I like that. So we're gonna see with Tasha K. I hope she don't take too long. Put it on YouTube. She gonna get her money's worth out of it. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. And where she's interviewing these people, I don't know. I don't know. But when she interviewed this girl, it was in a nice spot. Where she's interviewing Martell looked like it might be her living room or something. I don't know if she got her studio set up like that. I don't know. But like I said, Tasha K has done well for herself. I can't hate on her. I'm not a hater, no way. Can't take that from her. You just was stupid, and you should have took the damn video down. That was the biggest mistake of your life. Let me say this, y'all, on a happy note. Martin Lawrence's daughter and Eddie Murphy's son are engaged. Ain't that something? Isn't that a full circle moment? Martin Lawrence's daughter and Eddie Murphy's son are engaged. I just thought that was so wonderful, so cute to me, right? I remember they said they were going together and dating and stuff, right? But they are now engaged. The merging of two comedic empires. Ain't that something? The merging of two comedic empires. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, he didn't go marry a white woman and put the generational wealth over there. They together. I like that, y'all. I like that. I like that. Let me tell you something. I got to investigate. I just saw it today, just now. So there's a rapper named Lucci Cannon. I ain't never heard of him. Maybe y'all have, right? He has went on an interview and said that Shawnee O'Neal, whatever Shawnee's new husband name is, I forgot, she met Keon. I don't know what Keon's last name is. Shawnee O'Neal, Pastor Keon's wife, told him that she wanted to get some good DICK before she walked down that aisle. Now, I don't know if I believe that or not. I just want to believe that Shawnee got more finesse than that to mess with somebody before she married a good pastor. So that means you was messing with him, rapper dude, Lucci Cannon, and the good Pastor Keon at the same time. I do not want to believe that Shawnee did that. What y'all say? Now, he interviewed with somebody, and I just saw it, and I wrote it down. I said I got to investigate that. I'm going to talk about it tonight. But since I got a little time, what y'all think about that? Do y'all think that Shawnee... Now, this is alleged Shawnee. This is what people put out there, right? That he interviewed with somebody and said that. Why would you tell that? If you did, why would you tell that? What would you gain out of telling that? Did you fall in love with Shawnee, want to mess her marriage up and think Shawnee going to leave her husband for you? Did you cause it to cause dissension in Shawnee's household? Pastor's wife, first lady can't be sitting up on the pulpit. Even though I don't think he got a pulpit. He one of them stage preachers. And what was the point of that? What was the point of that? I want to know. Why'd you do that, sir? Like, why'd you do that? Shawnee got a pretty reputable, she's a pretty reputable woman. Besides the fact that she throws her hand and hide it on basketball wise, but that's neither here nor there. She has a pretty good reputation, right? Because Shaq cheated on her. She didn't cheat on Shaq. Shaq cheated on her. Then she became a mogul, and then she met the pastor. Now, Shawnee's reputation been pretty intact. Now, Lucci Cannon, what you trying to do with Shawnee, right? I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I want to believe that. That big ego is a horrible thing. Who you think got the big ego, Denise? Who you think got the big ego? And let me just tell y'all right now, Jack Squad, I appreciate y'all supporting me on the noonday. I appreciate y'all. Because I know y'all at work and got things to do. I appreciate y'all. I do. Now, that just came across my head now. Who has the big ego, Denise? I want to know who got the big ego. You saw that, T? Like, I don't know if I can believe him. I don't know if I want to believe him. I'm going to need receipts, like in the phone. I know he got an iPhone. I'm going to need to see some receipts of Shawnee saying, I need to get some good DICK. First of all, there's two things wrong with that. First of all, you're implying that Shawnee's implying that Pastor Keon don't have good DICK. That's number one. Number two is you implying that Shawnee was messing with you at the same time she was messing with the good pastor. Now that I can't believe that they've been together for a while. Her and the pastor, right? Lucci Cannon, where you come from? Who I ain't never heard of him. He must be underground, or he just knew, or I just ain't never heard of him. But and why did they interview you? And who was he interviewing with? I see. I was gonna talk about this afternoon after I did some research. But again, since y'all on here and I got time, I said I'm gonna talk about it. You don't believe that? I don't want to believe that either. I don't want to believe that either. Now, Shiny do a lot of couple few things on the basketball wives, but I ain't seeing her as that person. I ain't. Y'all know what? Let me tell y'all something. I got chicken breast. I forgot I had. I'm about to. I don't know if I want to put it in the air fryer or do I want to just fry it in some grease. Do I just want to fry it in some good old vegetable oil? I think I might want to. My chicken breast. Now that's a side note. Okay, I digress. But yeah, I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. That Shiny doing it. Shiny, I know Shiny got more polish than that. Then to mess with a rapper. Rappers always tell they gonna put you in a song. I don't want to believe that. And rapper Lucci don't seem like Shiny would mess with a rapper named Lucci. I don't know what y'all think. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I got a lot of topics. I got a lot of topics we're gonna talk about tonight at 8 o'clock. Everybody's interviewing. They talking about. I haven't watched it all just because I ain't had time. May watch it today. Because Shannon Sharp interviewed Country Wayne. Carlos King is interviewing Mel. Tasha K is interviewing Martell. Denise said she wish people would keep their mouth shut. And then Tasha K interviewed that girl. I got to get her name. I'll get her name. I wrote it down somewhere. Um, and I also, we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. The Essence article about Real Housewives of Potomac. And it makes me happy to see that what I thought, the thoughts that I was having about these reality shows, and y'all know I'm a reality head, other people have been thinking them too and now they're saying it. Because I think Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine were absolutely being mean girls. And we don't want to see that in the black community. We don't. We can see a little banner, a little shade, a little kiki. But what they've been doing, we don't want to see. And I will not be watching. And I didn't think I would ever say that. But I will not be watching Real Housewives of Potomac or Married to Medicine if they come back next season, unless they change drastically. And somebody will have to tell me that they changed. Or they put Quiet and the other girl, Mariah, back on there or something. They're going to do something. Because they're boring now anyway. Because now so they attack. The attack is inside each other. Once we attack this one and she gone, then we find the next victim to attack. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. But anyway, y'all, I want to say thank you again. Thank you again. Oh, Kaya. Yeah, her ego. Yeah, she did. She is. And Kaya's a beautiful girl. She does. I follow her on Instagram. I don't know. I think she. I don't say torn, but she do stuff right. But she always taking photos and stuff, and her body looks good. I just don't understand. People say she's a self sabotager. I don't know. Uh, I know I would be at home sick if my partner used to be partner that, and then we fell out and I talked about him like a dog is doing numbers financially and moving and grooving. I would feel sick. I would feel sick. I would feel sick to know I was partnered up with her and now I'm not. But in fact, I just watched her TS on something else. Oh, she was on Married to Medicine. She was on Married to Medicine. Dr. Heavenly was doing her teeth. Yeah. She was on Married to Medicine this last episode. So I don't know. But anyway, guys, I really, really appreciate you all for coming on in, and being present with me with Jackie with a Q. I'll be back tonight at 8. I've got to go and finish this Essence article because I was told that Essence said it just the way it needed to be said, right, about these shows. I've got to watch the Essence article, and that's about it, I think. But I will be commentating on a lot of things. Oh, Eddie Murphy and Martin's kids. If they've been, I know. And now they're engaged. Like to me, that's just like full circle moment. Me and my boy, who we have done comedy together, we've done movies together. I think Eddie was like a mentor to Martin, and then our kids meet and be together. Ooh, can y'all see Christmas and the holidays and all the family functions? Right? So, yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that because you listen, y'all. 2024 done came in. It's only the 23rd, and all kind of hell done broke a loose. Do you hear me? All the sexual allegations out here on people that we thought were of good standing in the world. Um, that's the main thing. All these sexual allegations, right? Uh, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah, right? I don't know, but I know when God come down to get him, I don't want to go. I ain't ready yet, Lord. I don't want to be in it, because some innocent folks gonna get caught up in the rapture. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I ain't ready. I ain't finished. So anyway, y'all, 8 o'clock tonight. I'm going live. Shoot me a cash app. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate y'all taking y'all time out y'all day. This is lunchtime live. I don't know if it's Lorraine said lunchtime live or lunchbox live. But that's what it's gonna be. I put noonday combos. But it's gonna be lunchtime live. That's what it's gonna be at 12 noon every day except Saturday and Sunday. Okay? And I'll see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock. Lord willing, I'm going to see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock. And thanks for tuning in to Jackie with a Q. Bye-bye. Of course, we got a technical difficulty.